They're coming for blood here.
It off on Sunset.
They're coming for blood here.
For both of these squads and kicking it off with a bit of pace. We expect this from
the best Chinese team versus the second best Pacific team.
Taking control over this A site, and it looks like that control is going to be given up. EDG content to play a retake. There's going to be a wall to break on the way through, but they are set up with their 5v5 as the spike goes down.
Yeah, one of the few teams that is still going to be running a Sage pretty much anywhere, but especially in pistol rounds, it's definitely going to be more of an irritation. Now, EDG have held
watch out, wait, something has Gecko Flash here. He's gonna, yeah, look at this utility they have for connection fight.
Yeah,
they're about to fight connector so hard.
With that nade already going out to clear an angle.
Yep.
It's allowed them to focus
Only one?
the site. But Monyet does
wait, what? Why does Monyet still have paranoia?
EDG already bypassed it, now catching multiple kills on
guys,
nobody.
why did Monyet still have paranoia?
Emerging from the smoke, he's only good for one.
What?
That pistol round win goes to EDG.
Look at them go A. They just walk up A, they don't use any utility. You know why? Because EDG is committing to this A retake. They know they're playing this A retake. So the way you counter it, you take the site, you walk in, there's nothing, you don't have to worry about anything.
You know,
oh my!
Oh, this is nasty from Monyet. It's expecting to see something from EDG, but they might not have much of a chance. If they expect this one, I will be flabbergasted. A free kill for sure. Maybe even a second now. They know his tricks. It's time to take down.
Yo! Grim has been helping them out, has been helping PRX out, bro. What the fuck?
Divide up close already doubles up their advantage, not allowing this retake to
oh my god, wait. PRX are so back. They're so back.
The potential of Flawless might be gone.
They're so back.
Clean from the side of PRX.
Yeah, that's a round that they're going to be extremely happy with.
Tonight, EDG,
now something for them to worry
you guys got to stop playing A retake now.
Wanting to rotate quick. On this defensive side, bit of a change up this time.
They're going for a full BXZ on Chichu with the Gecko. So EDG once again play retake. Oh no.
Oh, I like this idea to try and punish. Actually caught one
he got out.
Something. But that's all they're going to get for it with the res in. They might want to get aggressive, but Monyet being up close, he couldn't decide on his weapon.
He got one. That's all. It's good. That's good enough. He got one. That's all that matters. 3v3. Gecko will not return. We do not have Gecko again though. Oh, this stage wall is so annoying. They have to break the stage wall, right? They don't have to.
Back in, but the timing couldn't be any worse. And now Smoggy is all that remains.
Wait, this is very good from PRX so far. They're playing with them so well. So right now, Chichu's site is being dominated on. They expected Chichu to reposition B, and they hit B onto the Chichu. They keep hitting Chichu's site because EDG are constantly playing retake. On top of that, PRX set up good ults, the Gecko, to help them pick B bomb site. Me personally, I don't like Silver on this map. I'd rather play like a KO, Reach, Fade, or something like that.
Devi is disgusting. He's making a lot of dangerous plays, but in this round, that might not have been the right call.
So once again, a hit, but it's an eco round, so it's fine. This is a very winnable retake though. But the double control utility is, and these one-way smokes are completely fucking PRX right now. Blind coming in now.
Just a little bit too late, and they are being picked apart. Just a couple remaining.
Good stun. Dude, they did so much stall. Ew.
But it gets a little bit shaky. Leaves it onto something in the 1 versus 1, and they'll be able to hold.
Wait, Mind Freak thought he won the round. What is happening right now?
Close for PRX, but
okay.
probably not something.
And they're keeping up the same fast pace, bro. Monyet, unfortunately, finally he gets punished. I think I saw him do that in Pacific.
He was already on the wrong side of the trap. Didn't go deep enough. Devi, good for one. That's it, though. Shut down. And this round has crumbled pretty quickly.
How many minutes have you been watching this game already? It's been like 5 minutes?
Shut down a showstopper.
What's happening right now?
In the last round, but, well, it looks like Can will be dropped again. Something tagged. Low HP on Mind Freak. And they know where both of these players are. EDG have all the info to play with.
Okay, finally EDG have found a stop. EDG have found their stop, finally. I mean, PRX are just causing chaos right now. What? Who said slow?
The thing is, EDG have been playing a lot around that mid area for the fast rotation.
Not playing slow.
For retakes. So it's interesting that he thought there was a gap there. I'm not sure what piece of information they
have. Yeah, so Monyet's TP, like, don't get mad at Monyet for making that TP. That's probably built into the strat to do that TP.
But hasn't worked out. Something's still ever dangerous, even when not playing on that jet.
The thing is, though, now that they've found a stop, what does PRX do now? They're close
to He knows that
to
planting
Gecko.
At this stage, allowing them to retake together won't quite work out.
2 orbs off of Gecko.
Patient.
So on post plant, they'll probably have it here. They get an orb plus plant, they'll have the Gecko if they get the bomb down.
Right,
Something might try to walk into this up, though. It's just like... Yeah, unfortunately, PRX will eat this shit up. You can't just sit there and play retake on like on one of the sides every round. It's like they eat this shit up.
Remember, also a Viper's Pit for post
I could be
plant,
wrong
and this
though.
op is still lurking around.
Chichu could have a play here though.
Red flags
oh, Chichu could have a big play here.
He might find the space though. They don't even realize he's here because he was already past the angle initially. Chichu at least finds a slight gap. Already though, Thrash thrown out will give an awful lot of information. They're going to spot at least one player in that back line. And look at Devi, slowly on the wraparound. He was following it, but the shots...
Is it 3v3? It's 3v3 right now.
Away. The operator going to hold the gap.
Such a chaotic round right now.
Something to hit this shot all day long, and he won't miss. 3 kills already to his name. Little bro going to be sent out.
The only Gecko upper in the world, something.
Some extra space, but for now, still a lot
Holy
EDG
shit.
need to do, and not a lot of time to play with. Khan, the last man standing.
Damn.
He will meet the same fate as the rest.
Nah, PRX are cold. PRX are cold right now. I'm very good.
But EDG calling a pause.
Very good.
Understand why? This is just one man finding all the space in the world despite some decent plays.
And once again, I'm telling you guys, they're just Chichu is by himself on whatever site. He's like they're playing off his site, playing retake. I think they need to.
Fires a few shots and he
I don't even know what they need to do.
Just one defender, Chichu, he has been the point of contact in almost every single round, but
it's a good plan.
Even a Viper's Pit expended here. You mentioned that some of these rounds got close. Well, PRX don't want to allow that to happen.
Bro,
again.
I feel like
with Devi finding a kill,
EDG don't have a chance in any of these rounds because of the way PRX are taking these sides. They're always hitting the right side.
Being on low HP with the Sheriff,
it almost feels like PRX are wall hacking, but they're not. Chichu, they just keep hitting Chichu's site every single round they hit his site.
But the wall is helping.
And this round they didn't even know Chichu was gonna play here. They just right into it.
As they make their way through. There's a TP out of Aldon and a third kill. A real chance for EDG to fight back in this round.
1v1.
It's something left. Low HP on Smoggy with the decay. And it's an op to work with for something.
PRX classic.
Come through. That op needs to land its shot. The time already running. Can something even save?
Oh my god, dude, he's too quick with the op.
Looks like he'll just about be caught.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they've got rid of him. That's so much damage.
Chat, we didn't increase in-game volume. Some people in the chat keep saying, do I increase it or no?
Managed to do as much as he did.
Yeah, no operator to play with for PRX after losing it last round. EDG on the retake. Kan's going to be a big factor for them. If they can open up some of these sidelines.
This is a good retake though.
The Viper wall, the
good flash though from PRX. From B-main.
Running it down. Taking fight after fight with nothing but success.
I feel like PRX keep getting in these post-plan scenarios, and they always have a plan on how to beat them in this post-plan. And the comp from EDG is not insanely strong for retakes. So I really think that EDG should be dying for map control. They have to. They have to die for map control somehow to make these retakes easier, because if you let PRX have 5 players alive in these post plans, 4 or 5 players alive, you're probably not going to win. They have too much utility to stall. And they're doing a really good job of saving the utility. We love that. We love that from EDG. This is so much better. It took them 10 rounds to figure this out, but listen, it's as good. This is exactly what you want. Look, they're fighting for both sides now. Oh no, they use their. Oh no, the fight's so fucking disoriented though.
The 1v1 taken against how
they're so disoriented.
Well. For EDG, no smokes left to play with.
Oh no, they're going. Oh, they got res.
Oh, he's mind freaks right back into the fight. The shot doesn't land either. And Can sprays and finds bullets coming back at him from Mindfreak, who was dropped moments earlier. This is a disaster for EDG. They're losing.
Oh, that's a huge kill by nobody.
Oh, nobody.
That's a huge kill.
He doesn't want to lose this round. Holding strong.
That's a huge kill. Holy
shit. Good. It's only Munyet left. He's made it to A.
Munyet 1v2.
But he doesn't know where these last 2 players are.
Forsaken, unfortunately, won't be able to join.
Oh, the Dark gets no value. Uh-oh.
Low HP. And a Hunter's Fury, they're watching to see if he's going to go pushing round the back, but instead, these angles slowly being cleared.
Munyet can win this, dude. He's a paranoia. He gets 1 kill and paranoia's the other guy.
Waiting in the corner.
He is 60 health though, it's going to be tough.
If a wraparound comes in, but actually, both players meeting back up. The time starting to tick down. They really need to get a move on. Paranoia through TP'd now to get into a much stronger afterpart. Munyet, though, getting tagged further and further. They need to get someone on this, and he's just buying time.
What? Oh, he won. He still won. He still won. Holy fuck. Why did, wait. Oh my god. He won. Well, that was so good. He paranoid them because he knew they doubled up, TP back haul, and then played with them.
Yeah, he realizes he's in that corner, decent chance to get overwhelmed. Someone can get on the defuse. Instead, he just looks to take those fights and. Well,
Oh wow,
again.
That's
This
fucked.
time, Mind
This is
Freak
so
is
fucked.
waiting. These battles have not been going their way, and something roaming with that operator. Ready to clear.
Dude, I feel like PRX have done no wrong this whole game. The last round is actually a round I think they should have lost. But the heroics from PRX, I mean, they spam EDG King through the smoke. And then this, like, the res tiles and then the 1v2 from Monyet, like,
the timing a little off and the shots didn't land initially.
Feels like they can do no wrong.
Covered it nicely. Mind Freak down, big player for the side of PRX. He's been going huge in a lot of these rounds. Now they have to close it out without him, but it's a 4v2. It's only Chicho and Haodong. Should be easy.
Still in the same spot he paranoid from just moments ago. The initial fight needed to be cleaner. Completely left out on his own.
Haodong, I mean, they need to hero play. The shorty.
So far, but this would have to be the best of them. Monyet, no respect, straight through, leaves it all on top.
That was a perfect half, bro. That was a fucking perfect half.
PRX coming in onto Sunset doesn't get much better than that.
Not like only one round where I think EDG was competitive. Only one of those rounds. That is vintage PRX, but I think a failure from EDG. Their adaptations were. I mean, they just.
This is just
I don't know. They couldn't adapt in time.
The paranoia doesn't come
and
out.
PRX ran away with it.
I think the idea was to play off the contact, but they just
Monyet's playing well, yeah.
To be an op, like a rifle will take an extra so to fight into middle, and that's exactly where they're going to find that scrap.
Oh my god,
already
dude.
Good stuff as the heal comes through. That initial fight almost negated. If Forsaken hadn't fallen, and if Haodong didn't find the kill on something,
3v3. EDG, I'm not gonna lie, they could win this game if they win pistol. Though they need to win pistol. They need to win pistol.
I'd still feel worried pushing into Mind Freak.
King needs to get rolling to get the ball rolling, but oh, look at this proactive push from PRX.
From Divide,
it's just perfect timing.
Now there is a trip, but that means that he can just keep the rest of his teammates sat within this site. Still a paranoia available as well for Monyet. That could cause real issues.
It slowed them
Do they
down,
know?
but they found
I don't think they know the trip got broken.
They know that Monyet's around here. They've got to deal with
Because
it.
and all the chaos, I don't. Oh my god.
Nah.
Nah.
Easily closes
GG.
that out. Middle of fight, in fact, onto Cheech.
Mind Freak's at a good angle here. I don't know if EDG are.
Caught in this corner.
Wow, no way King kills him there.
That's what I was wondering. Like, it seems like that left side's jumpable, but they still hear the sound cue with how close they were. Now, Forsaken hasn't quite managed to get the damage done on the Outlaw, and the flank through by Chichu's being watched. He's beautifully positioned.
Judge gaming.
But the jumping Judge wasn't quite anticipated, even still. That's the only kill for PRX so far, and it may well be the only one they find. Both players on 45 HP. Nice and uniform, but it's about... I was going to say it's about to become one player. Never mind. Divide perfectly dodged that, but not the second time.
See, it just doesn't matter though. PRX went on such a crazy run, you just already lost it. You just lost the game.
And I do like the fact that even though
when you play a team like PRX who plays so aggressive, it adds more pressure.
Financially, the team could afford it.
You really have to be
really good
with your emotions to beat a team like PRX. If you aren't really calm, if you're not calm and composed and making good decisions, you start freaking out. And I feel like that's what's happened from EDG. I feel like they did not adapt at all to how PRX are playing, because of the pressure. Maybe it's first match of the tournament, first map of the tournament, but they do not look good at all.
But I think the hesitation is right from EDG. They're just going to stop. I think they saw so much utility flying through on the other side.
Oh no!
It just hasn't hit the same this game.
Yeah.
Something given an opportunity to take that fight, and with your Duelist, your entry, your Space Taker down, it's not going to get any easier. Now the A site is open for business, but I feel like someone almost needs to be left behind to try and catch someone on the rotation, because if you allow PRX to retake, I don't like those odds, and well,
that's a
nobody
huge
is at
kill.
least going to be able to find one before trying to back away.
Oh no! Oh wow!
Yo!
So this is a big change.
And look at Chichu. Look at Chichu's already up A now.
Happy to play retake on A from the start of the round in a 5v5, in a 5v4 without Concon, even better. But now the numbers have changed hands a little bit. The advantage no longer.
Once again, so PRX's defense, they don't have a real Sentinel chat, and Divide has yet to use his wall too early in the round. Let's just save it.
This has to be huge for Divide, and he won't get anything. These last two players.
So that's why EDG could definitely make this comeback happen. Their comp is a bit more attack set, I'd say.
I mean, you wouldn't really think to check this late
and
on in the game.
Nobody's heating up right now. He is. Oh my god.
Firmly. Nobody massive round.
Chat, who's
He's had
IGL
some
again
big
for
rounds
EDG?
like this before, but we can't rely
Nobody
on that
or
every single time.
Smoggy,
Tom.
maybe?
11-5.
Nobody?
That was taking some of that space back
Chi-Chi?
into mid, being able to fight the player in market, and then win
How
a
dong?
duel of, I think it was 2
Oh,
players
how dong,
peeking
really?
in from top mid. That really shouldn't have gone their way, and he's pulled out a hero play that has given them at least a little bit of an opportunity. Alex is going to take a
Howdong
to try and talk things through with the
Damn.
team, because that's the thing.
There's some utility being
So
expanded to run
PRX
that
know they're here
clock
because
down
something has the
40
A-line. This
seconds,
op is getting
as we're gonna see,
high value
even a
here.
deep flash thrown through. They're really
they know
trying
that-
to stop this squad. I guess send
Oh,
them
they
back
don't
to
know. They're gonna
A,
go for the B hit
or
with
at least
the
make
Ridge
it so that
Rocket.
they have to blitz in, and with the showstopper, that's
Oh.
not really a problem for them. Risky. Okay, it's ended up fired at a corpse and a nade. Oh, Con
Oh,
doesn't stand
fuck.
a chance. Now Divide can do some serious work. Arez
What is
online.
happening?
We mentioned that earlier. They'll try to retake the body on the
Oh my
side.
God, they're winning the
pushing
fights.
forward and
What is
taking
happening?
every single kill. And with something only now making
What
it
is
to the B
happening
side.
right now?
Now, it's time to save. It's time to save,
This
Thomas.
is part of the flaw here, chat. This is part of the flaw here where
I
if
don't
you have your
think you
Gecko
took it over this,
opping,
but you
you don't know.
never
It's harder
really
for him to be in the play, especially if he has the line today.
escape back out
It
of
would have been
there.
nice for them to have
Yeah, it's
Gecko out there on the
interesting
retake.
'cause
Instead,
again, you see the
something is
knife coming
opping
through
with
from
the
second.
Gecko.
That's why they start just
Ult
blitzing
in his
their
hands.
utility, and they knew that they were coming
So
in
that is
direction,
unfortunate that I
but
lose it for this round, which is
the showstopper
unfortunate, very unfortunate
taking
for PRX once
space, and
again.
then just solid trade work from EDG. It also seems like every time we've had an operator for the defense,
Why don't they put something on
Been in the
Sage?
right place.
Thoughts?
Both teams have managed to avoid the superstar operator player for the other side, and now I'm just looking at Howdong. A might be about to clear this gun for free, but he's
Like,
got
opping on Sage is better than opping on
senses.
Gecko.
I turned around,
I mean,
but
PRX can
it
do whatever they
doesn't
want.
matter.
Don't get me wrong here, but
Howdong's going to get the kill anyway.
Nobody?
Nuisance in the past.
oh, nobody's in a great spot here.
Such a good spot, but that smoke's faded at just the wrong time.
Okay, I
stuck
didn't.
around
Okay,
a little longer, maybe
it sounds like I
he can sneak his
jinxed
way
it, but I
through.
didn't. How much to know? How much
Snake
to
in
know
the
that
grass
he
is
was
being
there?
found for
Like that the
PRX.
smoke was gonna fade.
As we said, a lot to work with. One is a res in terms of ultimates. Viper's pit online if Mind Freak
Hector fight from EDG. Oh, the flash came in. Oh, but they don't peek with it.
Players take a minute.
Oh,
Howdong's
no.
on the corner with them. They're doing well. EDG are
Oh.
holding their ground.
2v1.
There's only
Wait,
yet
sick
left
it.
to try to pull this
Oh,
back. Swinging into Smoggy. Was that
fuck.
one hell of a
Oh,
round?
fuck.
11-8.
Dude, I'm
EDG
telling you guys, I told you guys
behind
EDG can make this
on a
happen if they won
map that
pistol.
not long ago was looking
They can still make it happen without pistol,
He
bro.
lost the pistol.
When's the last time we saw 11-3 comeback, chat? When's the last time we saw an 11-3 comeback?
And again, PRX are going to have to take their second pause. And you're right, like you see the flashes come through. I think there might have been a couple of players blinded either by their own util or by a counter flash on the other side. I think it was. I think it came out from Smoggy.
11-3 comeback.
Time.
Aware.
And then just
Aware.
having that firing.
Did see the players.
So they saw them walk top mid?
Let's
Let's see how this goes out. Oh, that's too good.
Locking it
This
down.
is exactly what
Double flash
PRX
through.
want.
Paranoia is good.
Exactly what
Munyet's able
PRX
to follow
wanted.
up now, positioned a little closer as Divide gets there.
Yeah.
He's not even needed.
The Viper ult helps them so
the
much.
last man alive,
It's such a
and he's
huge
got
advantage in the round with the
1
Viper ult.
versus 5 straight
And they
into
just
the
funneled
up.
straight
First
into
time something
EDG. Just got
really
funneled
had that
so
success
hard.
at the up defensive side.
So hard they got
They finally
funneled.
found the round.
But they're not gonna have Viper ult every round though, chat. They're not gonna have Viper ult every round. But they do have the Gecko ult. They still have the Gecko
Again,
ult.
though, I feel like that's another scenario where PRX have done well to go, okay, we'll set something up to have space initially. We've got the Viper's bit. Problem,
What is
though, is
happening?
that this B main stack up
B
is
main
still
fight.
here.
Oh, this B main fight is so good from PRX. They locked down the B site.
Although the poisons
I
might
feel
be
like
off,
that-
he's still got his rifle ready to fight.
Oh, that's
And
so
Con
unfortunate. I
with
feel like
another death on the
EDG
board.
had the read. They
He's struggled
paranoid it
in
too.
this series, but Mind
But I
Freak
think
most
they just
certainly hasn't.
didn't know
With
for sure
Forsaken dropping
what to do.
nobody, it's looking
Well played.
like this might be
Well
map
played.
2 already on the
GG's.
minds of
Map
EDG.
1
Chichu
over
with another
PRX.
clutch that he won't win.
Started it
Mind Freak
off
on the
very
trip.
high.
This is the first map for PRX.
Amazing.
And a very promising start to this series.
They lost pistol and they won 11 rounds in a row, I feel like. Or like
Well,
almost 11 rounds in a row.
shaky
I was
round.
dying to a
This map
Gecko
before,
Molly.
it's
I
just
remember
this
for sure they played
combination
Gecko.
that I think is a little bit
In the
different.
champs.
Of course,
Or I
something
don't know if it was champs.
on
It's
this
Tokyo.
map on
Masters
Reyna.
Tokyo.
It doesn't matter the map, I'll be honest. He's always terrifying.
Yeah, something is just an element of his own.
Oh my God.
I think Reyna in general, my least favorite agent, but there's certain players that can make me enjoy watching.
We're back.
Life
We're back,
was
chat.
won, and something
The
certainly
BX Cute's
is another.
back.
Good control over the site, but long is left open for the side of PRX. They don't know that
Hookah
EDG
flood.
have 2 players still stacked up there, but it looks like they want to take some control of their own, pushing through the spawn smoke into
Oh my God, they
elbow.
pushed the
Players
spawn in the
caught
rewrapping
them.
elbow.
They rotate through the
Oh
spawn.
no,
has
and something has full
led to
health.
a
Oh my
very
God.
awkward position. These defenders are scattered, but they can crunch.
Oh, that's so good. That's a huge kill.
Left it. Still back down to a 3v3. Already
That's so good.
Another kill coming through. PRX. That W key hasn't been let go of for the majority of this round, and now with an advantage,
So it's about to fade 2 is over. Round's over. Round's over. Round's over. PRX are fucking back, dog.
In the pistol round.
PRX are fucking back. If you guys had doubts,
Perhaps even push down on back.
holy fuck, Pandu with the 10 gifted, but what the fuck? Kelby's in the chat for Pandaboo.
He was surprised by that.
Something, so I respect it. I respect it.
Waiting for
Maybe
to take a risk.
he
was only
I don't mind it. I don't mind
a
it.
pistol in this round.
He peeked with some type of utility at least.
Hope actually going out
Good
just
eye.
to try and clear the close angles and go above it. They are taking some casualties, and actually a weapon has been found.
Forsaken got 3.
Chichu, though, is
Forsaken is 1 off of Harbor.
Can he find anything more? Yes, he can. He's already got a second. Stuck reloading, though, a little bit unlucky. A nice attempt from Chichu, and again around the.
Chichu
Why does EDG have 4 light armors?
Strike to play with. This could be big for this squad. I think for PRX, they've got to be kicking themselves. Sure, the initial fight, something goes ahead of the smoke, gets caught off guard, but he had a pistol. It's whatever. Yeah, ideally, you'd have another player beside, whatever. We can look past it, Reina.
You're talking about that. I'm looking at Munyet with the Bucky.
And just like that, your round is over. Harbor plus Outlaw. This is what happens when you don't play to the meta.
Look how close up this man is going to be able to
get,
just cause them issues.
I don't mean to sound like a nerd, but that's very blunderous. That is very, very blunderous from EDG. To have 4 players without Outlaws.
Really afford to swing an angle out in the open. There's not much of a choice. Looks like Orbital Strike being online early is going to be used to try and give them an advantage, but it pushes the bookie forward into their arms. And that's
once
not where
again,
you want this to be.
EDG have to
Up
play
close
the
and personal.
too.
Munyet has a bit of a timing to worry about. These players on the other side.
Oh my God.
If one of them sees him, he's in a lot of trouble, but he's made it out. Something's grabbed another from far away, and it's as easy as could be. Already tagging up Con with a classic. Wow, that is quite the third round for PRX. After what I saw in the second and in the first, I don't know.
GG, game's over. EDG. That's right, guys.
0.
PRX versus Common Corp, Sen versus Gen G. That's what the matchups I want. Those are the matchups I want for this.
And
yo, what? How does he know that he can? Nah, Munyet's clean. How does he know? He sided straight through the trips.
Managed to get 1. The Boombot's done a significant amount of damage, but he's still in the corner. They haven't spotted him. Still just surviving now. Chichu's found another as well. I don't know how these rounds are going down in the fashion they are. Howdong still alive! How's no one cleared
nah,
this man?
Howdong is just is too good at the shit. Oh no. MasterCard Thrifty. Is that the first MasterCard Thrifty?
By the way, guys.
First MasterCard Thrifty chat. Guys, that might be not only map shifting, momentum shifting, but series shifting round. I was about to call it there, bro. I thought the game was over. I'm not gonna lie. But of course, I used my black magic and I used my black magic, and all of a sudden, the EDG are about to win the series, aren't they? Oh, they're taking backside. Oh, look at that trail. They
stopping though, running straight in
onto
good
kill by Munyet.
That was Munyet battling for the sport.
It was. Yeah, he was going all the way through.
Oh, Mindfreak's in such a good spot.
Actually, nobody. This is a big kill. They've got an extra angle to fight from that someone has to deal with. And Howdong, this man's an enigma. Nobody's ever looking at him when he swings an angle. I don't get it. But at least it's down to Chichu. Low HP on Mindfreak and Forsaken, but the post plant is the real danger. They can run that clock down, peeking 1 at a time, and ensure.
That's the thing. There are no easy games. Here goes Munyet again.
Oh!
It's a martyrdom.
Headshot.
What the fuck is happening?
Showstopper. He's taking
Yo, direct hit. Holy shit.
Look at where something
chat, if you lock in Reina and lurk, you are not PRX something. You are not PRX something, okay? I want you guys to know that you are not PRX something, so do not lurk and Reina on your games. You are not PRX something.
The remaining players,
just making that clear.
You're gonna have to hope for timing, but actually timing could go either way. It's all going to be on to whether or not Mindfreak is looking in the right direction, and they both win their battle.
See, look, lurking Reina. They didn't lose because of lurking Reina. They lost because
he's already going to clear him.
Oh, Devi's gone out ahead of it as well. That's expected.
They lost because of the karma. They got insta karma. If you lurk on Reina, the game tries to help the enemy team win the round because it's not supposed to lurk on Reina. So don't lurk on Reina. See, they lost the round. Now I'm just ice cold in my ranked games.
String a couple of rounds together. It's been an eco and a
in my ranked games keyword.
no trouble finding that opener. Nightfall has deafened their opponents, making
Hookah
things a little
exact.
bit more
They use the wall
problematic
this
in
time to
terms
cut
of
off the site
working out
and wrap the B-long
how
guys.
far
They get the
forward they've
1-to-1
gone.
trade, which is
The
good.
high tide has cleared so much space, and
Now look at how much space they get on the site. Look at EDG, bro. There's still enough utility to clear out the site, too. They have Brimble, Tether, or Brimmolly, Tether, op from something from B. Oh no, that kills it. Yeah. Oh, that's a very good soul vault, though. Oh, but he doesn't get one. Oh no! It's still 2v2. Bombs on Hookah! Bombs on Hookah!
With 10 seconds left, all they have to do is deny the spike being picked up. And Howdong, he gives
Howdong give it up.
6 seconds as they make it
No!
towards the side.
Oh my god, he won. Oh my god, I was about to say, no fucking way, bro. No fucking way,
He's
bro.
won it off the clock alone. But they also know.
But on Sunset, they were playing retake on the site for all the time. But look at this, EDG is just fighting for all the control. It's good, man. It's a lot better. They just need to apply this to Sunset, and they could have had a chance. It's easier to fight for this like this on Bind, but
He'll have to create his own opportunities.
but the B players are keeping Hookah and Blanca info at least, and they have a way of defending the site.
back towards
And
that
stalling.
side they go. Corner held, so something that would need to be hard cleared from the side of
Good smoke. They have a good
PRX.
read.
Already
Can good re-aggression in the middle of round 2 to get the
priority
info. It's
position.
perfect, bro. It's perfect. They're ready for this.
I felt like they'd have
It's not a
to
guaranteed round win, but they're ready for this.
pretty big
This hit.
errors over on the other side. You can see the passive angles that are being held. The knife even going to give them
And the knife scans too.
a fair amount of
That's
information.
gonna-
They know
yeah,
there's
I mean,
a
this
couple of
round's
players
over.
waiting here, even
This round is over,
ready
bro.
to invest the orbital strike.
Also, that
if
was
they
only-
need
that was
it. They wanna
smoggy,
try
bro. I'm
and make this
stupid.
one clean. It has been a lot of close rounds. Even still, though, something gets the opener. But is there anything more to be had? It's not looking too likely. I don't know how he's still alive here. Finally, the dancing
What is happening
will
right now?
go down, and Kankan rises to the occasion. It's 4-4. Obviously, not
So they can't just come in now. They're probably
outside
done
of
with this
Showers,
game.
and they'll
Probably
be
watching
mind
the
freak
match.
down. A big loss in the early round.
But EDG are keeping it competitive.
Within the reckoning. And it'll
This
lose
game
his
is
life
this
for
series
it.
is far from over.
Maybe a little bit
EDG
of
have
an
found their footing.
overextension, but with one
Their defense is
controller
looking a
down,
lot better.
Forsaken's
They,
utility already expended.
I'm very much impressed with how they're playing
Doesn't
now.
leave them with much. In fact, they're gonna
PRX
go
is still
pushing.
playing pretty
Something trying to do
explosive.
everything on his own, and now
But
with
the
them pretty
raw
much boxed
execs
in,
from
I don't
PRX are
know
no longer
if
working,
PRX have a
and
hope in hell of getting out of this.
Certainly not if
It
they
looks
play
like EDG
aggressive.
just has a
We
good
can
answer.
see that with the crossfire. The
EDG just have a
triple
good
crossfire
answer for
backing
the
up
way
by an op,
PRX are
but
playing
they
now.
made the right call. Instead,
can finally stop their
hightailing it to the other
execs.
side of the map where they could be able to get a plant down. It's the post plant that's worrying. The advantage here goes to EDG.
huge round.
4 versus 2. At least long control is going to be sought after, but a shot
30
dart
seconds
well
left.
placed puts Divide down to 60. Another disadvantage to play with. The TP was heard. Smoggy is the one TPing. That's a little bit of a head scratcher with the operator, but he's holding down that control. I guess we'll be going in to take control of Hookah.
It's the doubt as well. Like, he's not necessarily moving too quickly. It's just the doubt in his opponent's mind. They have to face the other direction as well. Damage done by Divide, but not quite enough. Forsaken needs to pull off an absolute
wins, I call my balls
miracle
off.
on low
Oh, we're good in that
HP,
try.
and it's not going to be happening this time.
All right,
out after
EDG take the
being
lead
blitzed
for the
in the first two rounds. EDG
second time of the
now take
series.
the lead. Don't have any ultimates on
Rain of
line.
Flash,
Showstopper,
Roomba
and
for the
null
trips.
command. The trip, the
And
second
the
one,
trips
though,
are
is
finding
superb.
value
Kankan
because
gonna get a free
we
kill.
don't have
Howdong
powers
again,
this
though.
round, maybe. I
An
don't know
audacious
exactly.
attempt trying to catch them off guard.
Unfortunately, something gets a
Chichu
trade
not
onto
taking the same risk.
Howdong somehow.
Waiting for a little bit of support.
How do you get
Already
the trade
they're
onto
gonna
Howdong,
counter out
chat?
anything on
What
the other
happened?
side with that null
I
command.
swear someone was Howdong.
Danger
Oh,
of those more
I don't
aggressive
know
flashes
what's
coming
happening,
through, and or if something taking your sight away, not leering onto them. No smokes
What is
for Mind
happening right
Freak
now?
as he's down and out, and Divide does well to at least find one, but that player is resable. And, well, that could pull
Wait,
Divide out
Smoggy
into the open
is
to attempt to deny.
better than Kane
Down
King.
to a 4 versus 1.
What the fuck is
11
this?
HP, and he's even detected. Got ahead of the op at least, so damage will be done. But there's still 3 more players
pushed
waiting
through
for
the smoke?
Spike in Forsaken's possession.
Wait, who was the
at
guy
least.
playing in U-Haul? Was it not?
And now I've ran out of
Who was the guy
options.
playing with off the trip in U-Haul? Was it Howdong in U-Haul?
Trying to pull a rotation
Who-
with the
who got the
TP,
kill
but
U-Haul?
nobody never left that B site.
Oh, it was Kang Kang? Okay, I
It's
see.
going to get a free duel, though. It's starting to get a little bit messy.
Okay,
for the side
Forsaken. If you win this round, bro,
of EDG. They've given up a couple of kills.
I don't know
Not
what I'll
quite
do.
knowing where he
I
is.
actually
The
don't know
time
what
is
I'll
the
do.
issue, and more so, nobody on the flank. Like, to get anything here, you'd need
10
pretty
seconds
much
left.
a miracle once more just trying to find a safe place to plant, and that doesn't exist. Nobody's going to be coming in from behind. Chicho with the wall
nice try, buddy.
And it will be EDG.
I can't really tell them what they need to do to beat them because the comps aren't very balanced. They don't have. This is not a balanced comp. I mean, they do have double controller, double duelist, one initiator. This comp is good for executing the sites. But Fade's the sole initiator, and they need to rely on the Raze needs to break the trips. And I don't.
Okay. You can't give something anything! And the bait across as well from Monye is gorgeous! Finally, they managed to deal with him.
What the fuck?
Something down. And now they've gone for the TP, but this is somewhat of a ruse. They've left Monye behind. It seems like it's being watched for, but the other two players looking to try and head potentially into the A side. Only one defender and a second.
Something's just cheating on stage.
2 smokes for Mind Freak. Could lob one on A to cause problems. You can see there's one in play, but now the second comes down, and it's buying space for Monye to close the distance. Stinger in hand. This is a perfect fight for him to take, but he goes into the smoke at the wrong moment. 2 players ready and waiting. Molly through. That'll buy time, buy space, but they now need. The advantage sits with EDG.
Holy shit.
It's okay. Smoke
they have the
down
up on post point too. It's winnable. Why did he smoke off? Oh, he didn't smoke off spikes with elbow.
Needs to be found before EDG.
Oh, that's a good cage. They can't. He's gonna get a harder option now. And the flash too. That's so perfect.
It's so perfect. Absolutely gorgeous. Another late round where you see the benefit of having Concon online. Yeah, that flash was clinical.
Yeah, his utility's been fantastic. Again, showing depth to what is a player we know can run around and outgun pretty much anyone within the scene, but he's been in the setup. This is just, what? It's just so absurd. And then the second one, it just shouldn't be allowed. They must be happy they killed him through the smoke, because otherwise, I think something might have just aced that round.
Yeah, with the way he was going, to headshot someone with a sheriff, double blast packed up in the air. That's just outrageous carry on from this man, but it is par for the course. At the same time, despite some nice shots from something and a decent map overall, it's still 7-4. The advantage now doubled up on in this final round for EDG. They've claimed an orb and an orbital strike on the back of it. Chichu will have that to work with if they end up in a post plant, but hold on to fight. They're rushing it down, trying to take these duels. In fact, it's Chichu
he hit again.
Who has the ult that's now left on 30 HP. Panic plays it just to buy a little bit more time so they can fight on the side.
EDG hitting the shots. They got the counter. They got the depth and the setups. He just probably gonna die here.
Chichu, oh my god, those bullets are coming so damn close.
Probably gonna die here.
I think he's dropped out now. They've spammed too much for him to still be in position, and he might just get the jump with a second player behind him as well. They're going to emerge from the smoke. Chichu, the sacrificial lamb, and the trade through the smoke, and he almost doubles up on it. Concon is shut down though, and we're in.
Oh, it's all on Howdong. The Fade doesn't get him.
He's managed to dodge it. He's always been a snake in the
grass. The timing is so good.
Perfectly online.
Oh, he's so low.
But
he's how is he up there? He just sashed up there?
Deficit. It has been a
holy fuck, bro. Listen, chat, before we get started with the second half, I do want to say something. That's my bad. I forgot to run ads before the game started.
That's something for them to work on.
Triple side smokes keep you all control. Nice, good job. No utility here from Paper or from EDG to take you all control there if you can dry.
Now arriving, but a quick switch from EDG sends them.
I mean, Forsaken just Frenzy Gaming. Frenzy Gaming.
Somehow stands strong.
My prediction for this game, this map score, I'm going to say 13-10 for Paper X. I'm going to say 13-10 for Paper X.
Well, that pretty much puts a pin in that one. He still has another bullet. That was a collat to start us off. A little bit of a longer reload now that he's fired both shots, but he's right back into the fight just in time to catch Concon. The ace, well, it's not going to devise, swept in to steal it away. But you know what? Forsaken's already got his ult online, so he doesn't really need any more kills. Might as well give them to someone else. I don't know. Monye with a showstopper? That sounds good, but that's only his first orb to find. 8-6.
He has done that in both halves.
For EDG, that could spell a disaster.
Add to that, Zen to lock in. Baby J is Zen to lock in, I guess. That's what Baby J's been saying. Baby J's been on that Zen wave.
So they'll look for the B site control.
Numbers. EDG, yes, you've learned. You have 5 people.
Wait, what? Down behind the box and pops up for a nasty surprise.
What?
Yeah, doesn't even need to switch out the weapon, really. Will eventually do it and be able to escape as well, but Forsaken has been
fuck.
Monye's done well.
Oh fuck, that's a huge hookah. That's so high value from hookah. Come on, yeah, that is super high value. Oh, that lurking is too good. Part of the reason they have no Sentinel, they over-rotate a lot with Paper X. These lurks are very, 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 very good.
Looking to come back through from the other side. Howdong taking as much space as possible, but this
oh, the short flank too. They know Brim's flanking up to the trip. Oh no. Oh no.
Behind his opponent.
Can I change my prediction, chat? I think 13-11 for Paper X now.
But for a second, it was looking really dangerous.
Dangerous indeed, yeah. In fact, it looked like they had it more or less locked down. But again, it's Howdong to bail EDG. On this map, he has just been spectacular.
Wait, 8 for triple, imagine?
Form almost never are these players able to actually take the fight on the open. Take the duel against him. He's always slipping behind.
Nice try, nice
6,
try.
and it's Paper X slipping behind now.
No, wait, right?
Going in this direction will leave them with not a lot really to play with. They're going to try and
look at this stall though. Look at the stall from the Harbor. They're trying to go away. They know they're trying to go away, and they stall them with the wall and Harbor. But it's not really enough.
The Reckoning will fade, but Mind Freak now
gets
in
one though.
A code for Forsaken to try and almost fight within, and they are falling like flies.
It was perfect. It was actually perfect. He flooded out with the cove. I never thought I didn't really think he could do that. I really thought that was a possibility. That was really good. Mind Freak gets the first kill on the entry, and then he coves in the middle and gets a 3K. That is huge. That was really good round from Forsaken. He single-handedly won that round. That was also really good repositioning by something though to get all that space, but I mean that's perfect. Get a kill and then cove. You can just get out, fight showers together. It's just so perfect. So when you play KO Sova comps, I feel like the pacing is a little slower. And this actually brings something too. Oh no!
How does he keep doing this? It's unfathomable. This is a classic look. I've seen Nats do that, but he had an orb and a wall. Oh, come on! Again and again, 2 kills for Howdong, and I said they've been scary. They're goddamn terrifying. Forsaken. He's held this position with a frenzy, but that was against pistols. And he is completely surrounded. Nice spray. Divide to finish it off, but Howdong has a 3rd kill. He started this with a goddamn classic.
Oh my god.
It's going to be Howdong.
What?
It's going to be another MasterCard Thrifty that, I'll be honest, makes absolutely no sense.
What's going on?
So you guys are wondering what the fuck is Mind Freak doing? What is Mind Freak doing? Why does he just smoke out? Because he's smoking B for his teammates, right? He's smoking B for his teammates, and if he didn't, the timing was just perfect for Howdong to walk up as he was smoking B for his teammates. And because there's no Sentinel on Paper X, there's a lot of gaps on the map. So, especially when you're throwing smokes to the other side of your team on the other side of the map.
Well, maybe a little bit of frustration.
Still a showstopper.
So that's like what we talked to, kind of like on Sunset, where on this post play, they're not gonna have anything to hold the site besides their guns.
Smoggy's managed to dodge it, needs to hit the shot,
oh
won't
no!
be able to.
Fatal and Razor coming in here.
Instead. An advantage at this stage for Paper X, but they still have to get back into the site. Chichu
oh no, the cove helps him.
Hasn't been isolated yet. It's left down
1v2.
to just one man, but that one man is Howdong. Getting that a little bit more aggressive. He's using his opponent's util, even has the cam, and it's just about going to reveal. Knows that they're no longer on this diffuser, but desperately needs a kill, and he isn't going to be able to find it. That diffuser will come through, and Paper X
have 2 more ults too. They have Brimble and Hubble going to the next round. This game is not over by any means.
This is such a disgusting position for Munyet to play. I don't know how Howdong survives this time. Surely he should be dead to
GG. Game's over. Cypher secures the game. GG.
GG. Moment. And they got that advantage again. Something he's going to try and make a hero play. Howdong goes running through and dies to his own teammate. If he made it through, you bet he probably gets a couple. And Devi holding the line on the other side. It's now a wraparound for EDG. Look where they are. 30 seconds left. They expect the B site to be open at this stage. They have
well, that's not good.
Devi, and he is low.
Well, with Chichu down, Devi really has it all stacked up once the spike falls. 16-second left. No chance for that to go their way on EDG's side. And we're starting to see different facets of Paper X come online.
Bro.
This is what we were hoping for. But this guy just
Look at this.
Why am I so disappointed in that play? Oh, he got titty brimmel. That's the first titty brimmel I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, in that moment, he's like, oh dear.
You know, if he had a cam where our observer was, he would have known there was a safe gap. But
he also wouldn't have been able to.
All right, 4 push B long. And now they're going to react A. Forsaken. Nah. No, they're too fast. They're not getting the kill showers. Oh my god. They just crunched showers and got decimated by the crossfire.
Two players, two names that strike fear into the hearts of any opponent.
Type 1 if this game is over, chat.
Trying to get that wall bang through, but is getting dangerously close to a reload. I think he's even going to have to just fall back, give this one up for now.
Well, 10 bullets left, right? He had to pop that reload.
Oh, and something's on B, bro. He didn't even TP. He's on B still.
Primed and ready. Something on the other side of the map as the plant comes down. He's going to take a while to get there, but Forsaken's not willing to give up the space. Now he's being spotted as he sees the cam turn towards, and this might be the end for him. He's being revealed, but good damage. That's deterred Haodong from actually taking the peak. It's allowed for that.
Something with the random blind. 2 random blind or 1?
Negated. The swing is good for something, and he spotted both players. A 1v2, 4 bullets now. It's not looking good. This could be EDG pushing it across the line. Another dismiss into a heal, reload, and something's got a chance. No Lear to work with. The defuse being stuck to half, but the swing is perfect. And Con to close the map. 13-9. Map 3 is coming up next.
Oh my god.
That's the thing. It was one of those maps where you feel like.
Oh my god.
Well, that's it. And for PRX,
all right.
they'll be happy with this.
All right, chat. Everyone focus up. PRX, you might have a comp I don't enjoy the most to see. I don't enjoy this comp. But the players you have, unfortunately though, or good for them is that they have it's a heavy dive comp, so it's doable. If you just win the fights 5 head or 4 head, you just win the game. So just win the fights.
They've got the spike and Con. He's only good for 2, but it might be enough. The advantage is theirs, and a pick
2v3
needs to be found soon from the side of PRX. Leaving Mindfreak alone though isn't the best of looks. That spike's down on site, and he's got 3 players.
Low your voice, please. Chat, am I getting one guide again, or are they right?
And then some. We go. Just hoping to try and find an isolated duel, and it isn't going to be happening. EDG, they're off the mark.
We're kind of playing committing to the A retake here, I think. You're going to full A retake with this Rage Rocket. My net's in a good spot, though. Are they going to expect him in heaven, is the question.
This is a round where, as well, EDG, they can afford to take some risks with the weaponry that they've got.
They don't seem like they're ready for it. Oh, they are ready for it. Look where Forsaken's going to die. Oh, no, it's perfect. Wait, what?
It really was, and it's back to going great. Nobody with 3 kills. And now it's just 1 standing, 10 bullets,
what the fuck is happening?
EDG
what is happening?
Absolutely decimate PRX.
At one point on, you're like, EDG's gonna win, the PRX is gonna win, the EDG's gonna win, the PRX is gonna win. What the fuck is happening?
Now. The value they find with pistols is frankly unreal.
Chat,
if I'm not mistaken,
like I said, I mean, this is obvious that EDG are gonna close this game out. I just want to say, I do just want to say that EDG, they're playing really well. I want to see EDG versus Carmine Corp, and then maybe Genji versus Sen. I think that'll be a good matchup. Those are good matchups. Those will be good matchups. Now that PRX is gonna be 0-0-1, I want to see them. I want to see EDG against
maybe overextending
against Carmine Corp.
Now they come in, they purchased again. They're still going in.
No, but realistically, I want to see Carmine Corp versus Sen. That'd be a good matchup.
They've been given the space. You can see on the other side, EDG nowhere near this one. I don't think
EDG Genji would also be fun to watch too.
But with the judge in hand, he's almost just trying to play with his opponents here.
Carmine Corp is gonna win the event, bro. They're too good. Nah. The thing is, you got the way I see, as I see Carmine Corp. I'll talk about it for this round because they just PRX just 4 spot and Ken King just got 2 kills.
He's certainly turned up today.
Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. Ken King's in his prime right now. It's over.
But it's not. The weaker weapon of Forsaken, good for 2. Maybe more to be found, but nobody low. He's 90 HP, fighting another 3 health.
What?
For Forsaken, an ace to put in the first round on the board for PRX. Unbelievable.
He actually just Thanos 1v5 in 10 seconds. He actually just Thanos 1v5 in 10 seconds.
scared the tournament might be over. I can't believe.
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
That's the most
my
ridiculous
God.
thing I've ever seen.
What the
2
fuck?
kills at the judge and then just manages to isolate.
That's so important for them, bro.
I literally brought it.
You guys understand how important that
to
is?
wipe that one away.
I don't know if they're gonna win the game off that, but now they definitely have your role. That is huge.
Truly.
What the
One of
fuck?
the greatest plays we've ever seen.
For Forsaken, 5 of them in the previous round. And as we come into round number 5, EDG still lead by 2, still have a decent amount of money. There's some weaknesses there, but nobody is showing up. That's something down right away. One of the duelists dealt with.
Counter judge.
You can see he's feeling confident.
All right.
Yeah, they're right back on the horse. It doesn't look like they've...
Forsaken again. Can he do it again, chat? Chat, can Forsaken do it again?
Seekers as well. Looking for some more shenanigans, and in the 2v4, they're gonna pop the Viper's Pit. They need Forsaken to do something, and now Divide.
And we're back to
It's
reality.
not quite far.
And we're back to reality. The better team is gonna be winning this match. We are back to reality.
He's got the pit to work with, but back to back, these kind of clutches surely can't be happening. Too many players, too many guns. This time they will find it. EDG, a 4th round on the board with the defuse coming through. Passive player.
Aggressive angles being taken. TP into the site once more. And an afterplant will ensue, but they are so happy to play in these retakes. And almost the initial kill. It does come in elsewhere.
This is just another standard A retake. I've seen this so many times. I've seen this exact round from PRX so many rounds. They rushed A, EDG's played retake A, and they're committing to, they're winning the A retakes. Forsaken's not here to 1v5 anymore. PRX have no answers for this retake.
He's never gonna let that happen.
Try and try again. Because they're heading back
Your
into
role
this
to clear
A
A.
once more.
This time, you might see them keep A. Yep, you're gonna see them
And it's actually
have him in.
Judge again as well.
How are they gonna switch the post up now? They have a judge on site. That's good. That's a good way of getting a 1 or 2. They fight for top ramp control. Now, the thing is, though, they don't need to take top ramp control now. People think you need to take top ramp control instantly. You don't need to take it instantly. Let them have it early. Make them retake the bomb site, and as they're retaking the bomb site, then you retake top ramp control. That way there's less people on top and they haven't.
Ready to play with that judge from down below, but he's worried now.
Now, PRX, nice. If we take Forsaken, oh yeah. I mean, this game's over. This round's over.
He's up close with a judge. Forsaken buying them time and space, but now he's dropped. And the low HP Munyet is last alive. Nade buys time, runs that clock down lower.
There's no time, but
and nobody has nowhere
good
near
damage.
enough time to get the defuse.
I believe they had someone go through mid that round. They had Viper go through mid that round, and they retook A heaven that time. That time they actually took heaven control. That's good. That's a good way of playing the post plant.
Yeah, we finally see a hit towards this B site.
It's the sky flash from nobody. Holy
already
shit.
going to give that information over to nobody, and the cavalry is full sprint. I think after he slowed them down,
BXX is definitely good here.
decided to go back.
Look at that damage.
They get the bomb set, they get the post plant.
Just the straight spam through those smokes.
Chichu?
Mind Freak already dropped. That's a lot lost in terms of sight coverage.
Chat.
Off angles, paranoia.
They just
out of the
pop
game,
B
and for PRX,
without any
with Munyet
smokes.
low, Divide. He's got a chance to do something. And it's actually something to find that onto Chichu, but when he's dropped, it's Divide alone on the other side of the map. Maybe he had a chance to get something done.
Hero power, and they're already just watching. They're ready and waiting.
Chat, so the thing is, these guys, they're not bad players. That's just what they want to do. That's legit what PRX wanted to go be there without smokes for some reason. And I don't know why. Maybe because the smokes are, they think the smokes are only saving EDG? I don't know, like what is happening?
And when the opening kills aren't going, ultimately, they're in the lead. That's a good start though. Forsaken again, he has been the...
They countered the breach stun. That's good. I like that.
Light this team has had so far. Something taking the space. A hero rifle now in his hand. And this time they are playing slightly more aggressively. They're giving opportunities. That might be.
So this is where EDG is getting a little antsy.
This time, not gonna...
Oh no!
No, I wish I didn't see that. Well, it wasn't as...
Chat, see, I whiff like that too, bro. You guys call me a fraud when I whiff like that. See, even the best players in the world whiff like that, bro. Don't say you, bro. It's a tough shot to hit. You guys have to understand the situation. It's a tough shot to hit.
more likely, it's just about winning those duels. Both
Hey, I promise you,
very
99% of you guys are not hitting
isolated.
that shot.
They know where these EDG players are, and on the side of
You have to, when you go in the smoke, you have to flick and then insta headshot the guy too. Even if he's not looking at you.
But he's got plenty of teammates there to catch the ball when it's fumbled. 6-3. PRX.
You want to play against this PRX.
Oh, nearsighted, but he's got a close-range gun. Kankan's good to find one. And the heal is coming right on through. So it's only the shields that he's lost. A fantastic start again for that side of EDG. Although Smoggy does go down, the B site's open, and they've bypassed the Viper's pit. This could become a problem.
But if his teammates can buy enough time and something on that aggressive AWP, always a leaving things now with an advantage.
Is something as an op now? Oh, this is so winnable. This is so doable.
Find some space back in for a team, and actually, nobody's
This
still
is so
very,
doable, actually.
far away from this. Chichu eventually pounces, but he's got no support. No teammate to be had. The flank eventually starting its way back around. He's going to have to pull off something ridiculous here and definitely not jump in the face of your opponent. I believe that's a mouse wheel. Nobody now has no time. No opportunity to turn this one back around. He's at least making it incredibly costly.
Chat, how many kills did nobody have last game?
Forced to retreat and save.
Someone remind me how many kills nobody had last game.
You know, you say that might be a mouse wheel. Either that or they've been watching Vitality VODs. I'm
2
not
kills.
Sure. Might be getting something early round. EDG pushing up close. Stun being held, but
this
the
op
shot
is so
lands a little
good.
too quickly.
This op is so good. I feel like every time something has the op, the percentage of like PRX win the rounds is so much higher.
A little too far away.
I wonder if PRX should just always say for this guy.
And he peeks in just at the right time to grab 2. They're back in contention, and now Kankan's here. No room for PRX on the site with Munyet on 70 and the spike in the open. This is going to be a very difficult clutch, and he's found the first.
That's risky. Chichu goes peeking in. Howdong's able to close the distance. As you said, he's had a quiet game so far. Showstopper online, but with half HP, might not be worth popping. Munyet just trying to isolate the angle, find out where his opponent is, and now just standing with rocket in hand, not quite knowing where his opponent's currently coming from. It is a TP into the side, and Howdong eventually gets the job done. Plenty of time left on the clock, and EDG are going to increase that.
Yeah, I'll just stop talking. I'll just stop talking for this to have. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'll just stop talking. That's my bad.
The initial pace is there again, but it's meant to be a ruse. Thing is that fake has not been sold. I think they were hoping that Munyet would at least do a little bit.
Chill, Howdong copied my Omen smoke, chat. Why do you copy my Omen smoke?
Straight at his feet. The rest of the team looking to go in. That's a flash of
Wait, Forsaken flash himself just like I do.
In the dark here is Howdong. Now looks to come alive.
All these guys are copying the way I play.
The close to the half might be exactly what they need. Mind Freak
they've been watching my VODs.
Well, he's going to need quite a bit more from this one. Another 1v5 needed, and it isn't going to happen twice. 8-4.
All right, bro.
EDG.
8-4 for EDG.
Again.
He said EDG.
PRX for the most part.
I'm jinxing so much, I don't even know what the jinx is anymore.
Go great in the last half. We'll see if they can get this one over the
I'm
line.
jinxing the jinx on the jinx.
Losing the control of
too much jinxing. Too much jinxing.
Any shenanigans from the TP of Forsaken. Now they do have a quick flank. They're ready to sort of surround their opponents, but with something already going down, I believe that was through the smoke. That is not the start PRX were looking for.
They just spammed through the smoke before the retake.
Well. In
this comp, they had no dog. They do have paranoia still.
Nobody's gone looking for him. Well, much to his surprise, the player was still there. Oh no! The martyrdom comes into effect in EDG now. Stam with a very good chance. Low HP on a few players though. On both of them.
Nice.
Mind Freak capitalizes. The first is his, and 20 HP left on Smoggy. A big play with the frenzy.
Oh my god, they won the retake.
Found the pistol, and this is
wait, how did they win that?
Yeah.
They were so patient at spawn, and they pushed into them and got the kills.
Sometimes you just
Do you mean retake?
use your own logic, because it ain't the same as theirs. Paranoia, nade, and play through him, and yet up close with a Bucky.
Ooh, with the Bucky too.
For this weapon, massively.
Nobody sells a dog to clear out this. Oh, they have hella utility still though.
Close sky flash on all too often.
They have hella utility. Wow, what?
Quick TP to B. Look, A is very much open now. So is middle.
Yeah, they've lost something in a very audacious position.
By the way, nobody had full armor there, so he got hit for 140 by the Outlaw.
He's now in a good spot, but he's lost his life as well. This man just isn't missing at the moment. The main character of this matchup had a rough start to the series, but has come alive at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Dominating, taking over. even with the heals to support
This
him here,
game
Divide
might just
under
be
pressure.
over.
And he's going to go down to the same man
King
as well.
King is just destroying every single person on the server right now.
What hope is there?
Every single person on the server is getting destroyed
Munyet has retrieved the operator.
by this guy.
He would very much like to have that expensive weapon in the
Man,
next round.
oh my god. PRX fans, I just like... I'm a PRX fan myself too, like... Watching your team, our team, whatever you guys want to say, it's stressful, man. It's a stressful thing. It's a very stressful thing. But that's why it's so fun, and that's why we love them. At least if PRX are gonna lose, they go out in PRX style. You know what I mean? They never back down. It's only a 3-round game. It's not over just yet. Wait. No.
But he stayed around for another kill.
Nice, good job. Break the dog early. Nobody's like... He's just solo dogging mid.
For the side of PRX, they're just willing to completely give that up, and with how the lurks have been, that's somewhat surprising, but it looks like they might actually get this spot on.
Chichu's lurk is gonna be huge here.
He comes in, Chichu's under pressure. You might think, but you would think wrong. That, I'd love to see Coach Alex's hand as that one comes in. Weapons picked up, they hear them backing off, the paranoia is there. And the flash out from Forsaken, he's not going to give it up. This is the right play. He wants to pull the advantage back into their hands. With the spike down, he sticks around after turning.
No.
Huge round.
What?
He might not be alone, but he doesn't need backup. Not when he's playing like this.
Bro, this guy is so good. What the fuck? I genuinely thought, okay, this game is actually over. Every time I think this game is over so far, this guy just whips out a random 4K or ace. This guy is not real.
Something, Munyet joining the team, and somehow this guy always still looks like the superstar.
What is happening, man?
Picking up that rifle, his teammate died because they heard the sound cue and they swung it. Now, though, there's a little bit of a different approach from the side of EDG. Just shoot him in the head with sheriffs, and it's worked out perfectly. 9-7, double digits on the line.
I don't know how that even happened.
So much control. The ult is going to be used, finding out Chichu. Good flash, but no kill. 4 HP left, but it's enough. He's made it. Well, I thought he made it out. They pulled him right back in.
Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad.
And if you thought this was the round we were going to look at when barriers went up, go get your head examined.
They've still got no weaponry.
No, they've picked one rifle.
They haven't managed to get any of the guns. It was just such an absurd round. And the thing is,
they had full rifles. And the call in the end is to save before they even find a kill.
Peek before the orb.
One rifle that they get out of that situation.
Spam with the
Utterly
bulldog.
Ridiculous. That also already done some damage to him, but he's quite low himself. And for PRX, yeah, that is very much what you expect to see. To send PRX 0-1. You could have a PRX versus Loud game, and well, Munyet doesn't want that.
no. It's the opening.
That's a good opening. That's a very good opening.
Teams have had mass success.
I'm scared right now because something like he's playing confidently, but like he's still having a bad game. So like having one of your best players having a bad game is not an ideal situation. We're gonna breach out the site now.
From EDG ready to run into a site. That's gonna be the Rolling Thunder. That's point of contact.
Good flash from Forsaken. That was so good.
And he's caught one, but he
oh
won't
no,
get
but
out of there. The
traded.
spray's too good. Quick rotate by Mind Freak straight into a stun. He's kept back for a moment, and that wall is buying space and time, but as they cross it, they're lower. Easier to take.
Oh my god. Oh my god, a lifeline. A lifeline. Another lifeline. What is happening? This game is so chaotic. And there's no Sentinel, keep in mind, from EDG, so all this info, they should be rotating towards A, I think. Forsaken's gonna get a 5B head right now. Oh my god. Get out.
And they stay on B, but instead, the rotates are underway. And the A side is now definitely the target.
By himself on A.
Is there, but Devi is so desperately low, he won't be able to hold on.
Forsaken's 1 HP too, and he found the perfect.
He might have the timing, but Forsaken realized that too.
Viper's Pit, though, is
how is he aware of that? That is so insane.
Every player within it, at least for the moment. Heals available as well. Nobody won't be able to help himself, but he can help everybody else.
44 with the Viper roll.
Utility-wise, not a whole lot to
in EDG's favor.
That's not they were looking for. Every member falling Forsaken again.
Oh my god, it's so fucked. They're playing so passive on A. They can't do much too. This Viper look is so good from Chichu. They need to kill Chichu early on, bro.
11 to 8.
They need to kill Chichu like earlier. They can't let him get all the space.
He's been 10 out of 10 all damn day long. This map thriving.
Does it walk up and kill him?
The challenge is about to come through. The flash has caught him, but he's turned, and it's nice. 2 quick kills, a decoy in, and a TP out. The advantage is extended even further as PRX look to put another round on the board. Buy a little more time. Forsaken. Another 3K, another big play from this man, and he's waiting for his teammates to round the corner before he takes that fight.
He's won them 3 or 4 rounds now. 4 rounds, I think. I think he won them 4 rounds now. Single-handedly, Forsaken has won them almost half their rounds.
Showstopper for Kankan could put the end to him, but it looks like he just wants to take a firefight.
Oh, they've cleared heaven, but look at the space taken by Munyet. It's perfect, but Kankan's ahead of him, finding the kill. Forsaken flash.
They're just not shooting right now, bro. Something in Manya are not shooting right now. It's only Forsaken.
The flash is just used as he falls further back, and now here comes the big old rocket. Forsaken's dodged it nicely. Spray good for something. The rolling thunder
something has Mysterio'd, unfortunately.
It's caught the players, and the site is under threat. Something maneuvers around and jumps into Kankan. Eventually,
2v2. 2v2. No Omino. Smogy's 1 HP. Amen. Bomb is on any site. Forsaken's still alive. Forsaken is still alive. Superman is still alive.
But they found him. It's all on Forsaken.
Superman's still alive.
2 kills, but the spike is at his feet. He knows these players have to push him. The utility 2 flashes will now no longer, and it's a few bullets in the difference, but that's enough. EDG, 4th time is the charm, as they finally bested PRX.
It is the first time the W Gaming.
It's the first time EDG has ever beaten PRX in their 4 encounters, by the way. It's the first time ever in 4 matchups.
Looking like they were vulnerable, likely could be beaten.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
They finished 2nd place within.
But EDG played amazing, though. You can't take that away from them. EDG played amazing.
I feel like nobody's just had a Magnum level performance from 2 kills to 20 kills, but still, he's not even able to shine a light on Kankan. An unbelievable map from him, and after a shaky start,
that's unreal, bro. That's actually unreal.
It's fair to say EDG are here to play.
That is
0-1.
Unreal.
PRX go down, and they'll wait to find out who's going to be facing off against them later on.
GG's though. GG's EDG, bro. GG's EDG, bro. That was really well played. PRX, a disappointing performance that series. Loud and PRX both have been disappointing so far. Both lost their star player. Arguably their best players. Well, Loud for sure they lost their best player. PRX arguably their best player was lost. It looks like both teams are struggling. Shows how important it is to have a strong duelist. Have strong duelists like Jing and Aspas on your team. All the top teams in the world have top duelist players.
And I think that this is an EDG team that you heard Kankan before, right? This jinx that had loomed over them for such a long time. They can finally, Kukuka, breathe a sigh of relief today.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a long time.
That's actually kind of, I don't know, I'm actually kind of sad now. Yeah, I'm kind of sad now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, dude, they could have won that. But I just feel like some of these teams will play comps that, like, yeah, they're different. I'm saying, like, obviously I'm referring to PRX here, but there are other teams that do this too. They'll play comps that have no place in the meta. Triple Duelist on split, no Initiator? Really? Really? I feel like in the era when they played against Janitors and like it was super easy to win, like against like noobs, now teams are so good and the meta is so balanced. You could say that maybe like because the meta is so balanced, you could get away with that type of comp, but I don't know.